Hairstyles. We're going to have you ready for the cool fall weather in no time. Joining us to show you an idea is Jane Fitzgibbon. She's a hairstylist at Studio 72 in East Hampton. Jane, hello. I'm gonna make a confession right now. Okay? I'm a brunette. I know. I'm a brunette. I think you know that. I do know that. But I dye my hair blonde. Yeah. So you don't always have to stick with the color you're born with.
No, and sometimes you look better as a blonde or a redhead as opposed to your natural color. It kind of pulls, your natural features, your eyes, your skin color, and
so you don't have to feel bad about going for something different. What are the hot colors right now for the fall?
As far as blondes go, a lot of like buttery tones, really like golden. You don't see like the pale like white platinums as much. Everything gets a little bit deeper and more subdued, I feel like, in the fall. As far as like the browns and the brunettes, they're a little bit more like chocolate, but not so much some warm tones, but really like cool tones, which is nice. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that has been all over.
So brunette, really, I mean, I was thinking about maybe going brown. I don't know though, Jane. I don't know. I think I'm a little nervous. So this is a little more of a cooler brown.
Yeah, this one's a little bit of a cooler brown, but yeah, you don't want those like, some people like the chestnuts and the red tones, and they look great on some people. But as far as like something a little bit newer that people have been, have been
trying,
seeing, yeah. Definitely more the cooler tones.
All right, now let's talk about hairstyle. So one thing people always try is to get perfect hair.
Yes.
It's not in, right? It's not in. No. So you're going to show how to do the ballerina bun, but you called it a unkept?
More like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, deconstructed, more.
Deconstructed.
You want to take pieces organically and just kind of place them where you think they'd be, but nothing like, you don't want anything too structured.
Okay, I'm going to turn this way so that everyone can see. But Jane, I can't really do this very well, so I'm glad that you're here to show our viewers exactly how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really simple, and I think that if you feel like, I'm using a little bit of a spray wax, it gives it a little bit more of a texture to the hair so it holds. But I just feel like if you're trying too hard to get it perfect, then I think you're doing it wrong. You're taking this way differently than what it should be.
Okay.
I basically just twisted, a huge piece, and we're just gonna pin it. And the great thing with that is you can then take all these little pieces out, all the little edges, and make it look like, oh, this
looks like someone just threw it up and it looks pretty. Yeah.
Another thing is, like everyone has, the nice corrugated waves and everything that you see, in Hollywood and everything. But another way that people have been doing them is kind of to make them look like you came from the party last night with the, with your
Probably because they did, right? All the people in Hollywood probably did come from the party last night and didn't feel. So now it's in.
Yes.
If you didn't feel like doing your hair, but your hair has that wave to it today.
Yeah. So, and sometimes I know you said it's almost harder sometimes to get like the messy look than it is to kind of look a little bit more perfect, because you still want it to look, decent and everything, but
not like you spent too much time on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you doing now with my hair?
So I'm just kind of twisting everything up and just like pinning them with, just simple bobby pins, but it kind of gives you, more of like I said, a deconstructed bun. Then you can kind of go out and you can kind of pull some pieces out to kind of make it look a little bit more messy, not so. Like the ballerina buns are really perfect.
Yeah, and we don't have time for perfect, right?
No.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you didn't use any elastics?
No.
You're only using bobby pins?
Yep, exactly.
And you want them to match your hair color so it looks magical,
yeah,
right?
It's a little bit more seamless.
All right. And this is something that I could do on myself easily?
Yeah.
You split your hair in two and twist it in two sections? Okay.
Exactly, but instead of, you want to run out of the house and you're like, oh no, what can I do?
That's the story of my life. What can I do?
But it's something that's a little bit easy. That's, you're not trying too hard, and it doesn't look like it took like 3 hours to do.
And with me, I don't like to keep my hair down when I'm with my kids, otherwise it gets pulled, which isn't always pleasant. So but I don't necessarily want to pull it up into a ponytail. So
yeah, like a simple ponytail.
And here it is. Now I'll turn around so they can see it from the front.
Yeah, but there's just like a simple way, and you can pull pieces around your face and everything, but at least it's off of your face.
All right, now you'll have to teach me how to do it when I can see. That was great. I'll watch the video later.
All right.
Thank you, Jane. And this is a great hairstyle for fall. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And for even more beauty trends, you can always head to our website, mymassappeal.com, later on today.